What is going on, everybody? We're back. Welcome back to the regular fan show. It's been a little bit, but it's your boys. It's Vinny Fredericks, Bruce Juno. We're back. Biggest news of the week. Bruce can talk again.
Yeah, we're back because yeah, we went a week without doing anything because I could not talk until Friday afternoon, and obviously we do
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday,
And
Friday. So
and why was it
yeah,
that you had no voice for a while?
because so I guess technically story time, everybody. We're just jumping right in today because lots to get to because we missed a lot, but you know.
We did.
Quick story time. Last Friday, or not last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, a bunch of the guys, including Vinny and everything, a bunch of guys from the locker room came. It was also my birthday weekend, and so we had a blast. We had
We
a
had some libations.
yeah, we had entertainment, and
Wait,
Friday.
do you say? All right, why do you say it like that?
We had all right. We went out. We went out. We went out. We went out.
we
Uh,
had we had some entertainment.
no, we went out. We went out Friday. Woke up Saturday, and it was like Vinny could vouch. It was kind of gone. It was like gone. It was like the normal version of gone. Um, like the typical like raspy kind of thing. We hung out all
You're struggling.
Saturday. We did some stuff for the locker room, and then we went out again Saturday night, and then woke up Sunday, and all the guys had to leave and whatnot, and my voice was worse. And then obviously Sunday morning was U.S. Olympic men's hockey to play Canada. So I went to a local bar to do a watch party with there was a
At 8
bunch of
a.m.
people at 8 a.m. And my voice was pretty not there, but
But you were using your voice a little bit at the watch party.
oh yeah, yeah, I was. What were some of the things we were saying? We were saying, what the fuck is a kilometer? That was my go-to. Um, there
Thought it
was
was
some.
more just a bunch of screaming and
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of
like the USA
abbreviating.
chants, the Hallibuck chants, and then obviously USA won, and so more screaming, dancing, yelling, singing, Freebird, national anthem, great times, first one since 1980. You love to see it, and then it turned into like I met a lot of people there, and then me and the said lot of people just turned it into a day of festivities. We just had a phenomenal day, and it was awesome. It was a great moment. The USA won. Um, it brought the nation together. It brought me and all those people that I met in that bar together, and had a great day. Went to bed Sunday night. Woke up Monday morning, and absolutely no sound was coming out of my mouth. And so that progressed until it kind of started. It didn't really come back at all until like Wednesday, and then it was like
Mm.
it was like, and my job is like I can't be talking to like I have to talk for my job. So then I wasn't using my voice, and then it didn't come back really until Friday,
Yeah.
like afternoon. And so that's why we didn't pod last week, which sucks because I would have loved to do the whole Olympic reaction, um, everything like you know right
Well,
after.
we're here
But
now,
yeah,
and
so that's why we're back now.
but you know what? I feel like it was a worthwhile
Oh
reason
yeah,
to
it was
do
a
it.
moment like. Did you watch the game when you got home?
Yeah, yeah. I got home right around maybe few minutes left in the third period. So I watched the end and then I watched overtime as I was falling asleep. But yeah, I watched I know I got to see the crazy Hellebuck save.
Yep, the stick save.
I remember seeing that. And then obviously Jack Hughes with the overtime winner.
American hero. Him
It
and
was
Megan
nice.
Keller, dude. Two American heroes.
It was
Oh,
absolutely beautiful. I saw it, immediately went to bed,
oh,
woke
dude,
up,
it was.
started chanting USA.
Yeah, dude, it was incredible. After the gold medal ceremony, the bar put on Freebird, and it was awesome. It was,
Yeah.
oh my
I
god.
think you know what? I wish we had the number in front of us. I want to know how many bars across the country played Freebird at that exact moment.
Yeah, it was like
How many people were playing Freebird in unison
yeah,
in that single day?
because it was crazy. It was like I think it was like 30 million people were watching or something in the United States.
Damn.
Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly. I think I saw something about that. That was also like a week ago, so I don't really remember the exact like details. But it's just a crazy moment, dude. USA runs hockey. USA
Yeah.
runs hockey.
USA runs hockey. USA runs the Super Bowl. USA runs the NBA championship.
Yeah.
You know, USA runs the World Series. Well, I guess Toronto was in the World Series last year, so maybe not.
But yeah,
I mean,
it was
now
awesome.
hopefully the US keeps the momentum in the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. So obviously we're not gonna reminisce too much on the Olympics because of the fact that it was so long ago. So we don't necessarily want to sit and talk about it because everyone knows what happened at this point. Whether you watched the game or you didn't watch the game, but I'll tell
Yeah.
you what, it's been I've been proud to be an American for the past week or so, dude. That was awesome.
Just
Uh,
the way that both the men's and women's teams got it done. You know,
yep.
not just both won gold, but both beat Canada. Both beat Canada in overtime.
Both beat Canada 2-1.
And watching the Canadian team's reaction when they were getting the silver medal in the ceremony.
Nah, not even the
It
silver
was
medal, but the
so
stuffed animals.
they were so mad.
Oh, but it's
Oh,
crazy too,
every
cause
single
like
one of them.
Megan Keller's goal for the women's team was a sick dangle, and then like it was probably the goal of the Olympics up, and then the second goal, and these could be switched, was Matt Boldy's first goal for the United States where he flicked it up to himself, and then like oh dude, it was awesome. Like I'm like so mad I lost my voice because being able to reminisce on this like for our first pod back like a week ago would have been so sick. But yeah, now obviously, so we're 2 for 2. And what's cool too is last year at the World Championships, the IIHF World Championships for hockey, the United States won it for the first time in 92 years. So now
So the
we're,
USA runs hockey is what you're saying.
yeah, USA runs hockey, dude. USA runs hockey. Um, Another fun thing that came out of it is, so I'm a Canadians fan, so I hate the Maple Leafs. Um, and the captain of the Maple Leafs is Austin Matthews, and the captain of Team USA was Austin Matthews. So I always hated Austin Matthews, but now I kind of love Austin
Yeah,
Matthews.
you got to root for him.
Yeah, now I hate Toronto still, but I don't know, dude. I feel like I love Austin Matthews now. So I'm wearing the C right now. Like I love Austin Matthews, but um
Is that what that C stands for on that shirt, or does that C stand for? I don't know. I was trying to come up with some sort of alcoholic beverage because I know exactly where you got that shirt too.
no, this is captain. Captain.
The C stands for the champagne you were popping after.
Yeah, yeah. um, but yeah, now so we've been 2 for 2 this year, and we've got two more opportunities in two other sports. First being, as Vinny brought up before, is the World Baseball Classic, which is in like 2 days or something.
Yeah, it starts Thursday
Yeah.
in Tokyo.
So I
Team
mean,
USA is looking loaded.
I know, dude. Could we? So obviously, we'll touch more on like how we think the World Baseball Classic is gonna go. But there's the World Baseball Classic, which I mean, that's like, and then the other one's obviously the World Cup, which, if I'm being realistic, as like I'm riding the high of being an American right now in sports, um, we obviously have a lot better chance of winning the World Baseball Classic than we do of winning the World Cup. Um,
Yeah.
but just think about, I mean, the odds are crazy not good. But like just think about how awesome it would be if we go 4 for 4.
I don't know if this country would still be standing after.
Like, dude, it'd be sick.
Just not only you're going 4 for 4, but the fact that the World Cup would be last and
It's
how
in America.
historically bad the US has been in soccer compared to the rest of the world.
Men's, not
I feel like
women's.
just well, yeah, men's, yeah, specifically men's. Just winning the World Cup might destroy cities throughout the country. But you add in like what you were saying, the fact that you've now swept the year of international competition. I don't know how many city infrastructures would still be standing. We'd have light poles in the streets. We would have cars tipped over on fire, but all in celebration, all in good spirit.
Yeah, well think about
It'd be a good ride.
how Foxborough would be, dude. That's where the World Cup final is. Like if the United States won the World Cup,
Oh
like
yeah,
like Boston and Massachusetts would become
the whole
a party,
northeastern
dude.
seaboard is done.
Yeah, it'd be just a massive
It's
party. And it's crazy because the last couple USA things that I've watched, that everyone's watched, whether like was the Olympics, women's, men's, and then the World
Mhm.
Championships when USA won
Yep.
1-0 in overtime. Last year when Tage Thompson scored in overtime, and
Well, and it's the Super Bowl. USA won the Super Bowl.
all
Hasn't
right,
lost one.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Um, But yeah, it's funny because a lot of people have been saying, now Canada can't even win the Olympics and they haven't won the Stanley Cup since 1993.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. It's starting to seem like hockey is becoming a U.S. sport.
Yeah, dude, that's their number one sport. That's
That's
our
the
like,
one thing. That's the one thing they have going for them.
yeah. What is it for
I guess
us?
I can't.
For us, it's like
I guess
our
I can't really say that. Canada's got a lot going for them, but
yeah,
athletics wise,
yeah.
Canada's got nothing now.
That's their national sport, and we beat them. We beat them. Connor
Yeah, dude.
Hallebuck, Secretary of Defense.
Imagine being a Canadian and you got nothing. You got nothing athletics wise.
And the fact that
Was it the Canadian curling team that was cheating too, or was that
yeah, 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 yeah.
it was Canada? Yeah. So I mean, you lost hockey. You got dudes making you look like absolute trash in curling. Just not a good Olympics for the Canadians whatsoever.
And it's crazy to think that a 24-year-old became an American hero after losing his tooth, taking a high stick.
Bro, like, do they not wear mouth guards? Like, how is it that all these dudes are losing teeth every single game?
It be what it be, brother. But yeah,
I'm just, I'm genuinely curious.
well, it's crazy because he takes a high stick, and then it's a 4-minute power play, and we don't score. But then also, like, just the insanity of the game. Like, they had a 5-on-3. That was basically the entire 2 minutes. They didn't score, but he gets a high stick, then he gives a high stick, and then he comes out of the box and then in overtime scores. Like,
Mm.
I don't know, dude. It was awesome. Shout out Zach Wierenski for, and it's crazy because the guys on the it was the best 3-man lineup on the ice in the world for Canada. Like,
Yeah,
it was McKinnon, McCarr, and McDavid. I'm pretty sure. If I recall correctly. And
all the
that's
mix.
who got scored on.
Yeah, I mean, 3-on-3 is always
Yeah,
the
and all the
That's why I love
Canadians are
how that.
like, "Oh, yeah, to end
That's
it a
why I
three
love
on three. Give us a best of 7 series. Put it to 5-on-5." Yeah, shut up. We won.
that's
Everyone
not
knew
how it
what they
works.
signed up for.
The best of 7 series would be fun,
It
but that's
would
not
be.
how
It
this.
would. I don't know if my heart could take it, dude. I don't know if my brain capacity could do it.
No,
But
I forget who said it, but somebody was talking about that, and they were like, I don't know who's gonna win, but it's gonna go 7. I'll tell you that.
yep, it's gonna definitely go 7. But yeah, I mean, it was awesome.
Those,
Secretary of
those poor
Defense Connor
hosers.
Hallebuck. Hallebuck had an absolute day, dude. It was awesome. And then
Hmm.
I think there was one too where Hallebuck was beaten and Charlie McAvoy was just standing in net and he made a save and it was like, dude, they're putting their country on the line, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you're playing in the Olympics, you're representing a whole country, man.
Yeah.
You're not just playing to win a Stanley Cup because you're getting paid to do it. You're playing for something bigger than yourself.
And those guys and girls partied. I'm sorry, men and women partied up, dude. The
As they
picture
should.
of Megan Keller and Jack Hughes is gonna go down as one of the greatest pictures.
Wait, I don't think I saw that of them two partying after.
No, not partying. The one just after in the cafe.
Uh,
Um,
uh,
After the men won, because when the women won, they went to the cafe and the men congratulated them, and then after the men won, they all met up and they both. It was because this is the first time the USA has won both.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see with them with their gold medals.
Yep.
Bro, just smiling with a gap in his
I
teeth.
know, dude. Did you hear a couple of the interviews too on Good Morning America and all these other crazy things? They're still hammered and they have no voice. They're like,
They sound like you.
yeah, dude, they did. They realistically did. And did you see that Pat McAfee paid the bar tab,
Yeah, paid the tab.
and it was over a
That's
hundred
awesome.
grand.
That's it. Dude, I thought it was gonna be like 300 at
I
least.
don't know.
With how much they were probably drinking, all the top shelf stuff.
And who is it? Who was it? JT Miller was leading the whole bar in was it God Bless the USA or was it Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue? One of the two. 18 for 18 on the penalty kill too, dude. 100% on the oh, now I'm just reminiscing. Dude. It was
It was a good week to be an
it was
American.
awesome. It was awesome. I'm glad to have my voice back. I apologize to everybody. We're reminiscing a week and a half late, but
We
well,
didn't get a chance to talk about it, so we got it.
yeah, I got it out of my system now, and we can. I will digress, and we can move on to where we could potentially make it 3 for 3 in the World Baseball Classic upcoming.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I think Thursday, World Baseball Classic starts. Um, U.S. has to be the heavy favorite. I like to think. I forget what the exact odds are looking like, but U.S. the lineup is nasty. We know that. Um, I saw, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the video of Aaron Judge's, um, I don't know, a hype up speech or whatever. It wasn't very good. Aaron Judge did not exactly get all the boys riled up and ready to go. But either way, I want to pull out the
Wait,
actual
what the heck? Today
what?
for baseball games today, we've got the Pirates versus Colombia. Orioles are
Yeah, spring
playing the
training.
Netherlands.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last year the Yankees played Yale for a spring training game. Yeah,
Huh.
dude, it's funny. But what's even funnier is that like you mentioned that they don't show that on ESPN. Like they'll show the spring training games, but not those ones you just mentioned. And like I want to see what the final scores of that is. I want to see how the Orioles do against Netherlands.
Oh, I
See, is
didn't
it in
realize there's
the
20 teams. That's pretty cool.
is it in like the MLB app maybe? Or does this still only show?
I mean, I'm on the
Oh yeah,
W.
the Yankees are playing Panama
Yeah,
today.
Panama today. Yeah.
Yep. Blue Jays are playing Canada. Makes sense.
The USA
The
is
Mets are
playing
playing
San
Nicaragua.
Francisco.
So they're all yeah. So they're all playing different
Are the Red Sox playing anybody?
teams. Yeah, the Red Sox play Puerto Rico.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to watch it today.
The San Francisco Giants play
USA.
USA,
Yep.
but I wonder who's actually going to be
Like who's
playing because
playing
it
for
said
what?
the probable pitcher for USA is Paul Skeens. I don't think Paul Skeens is pitching in this game against the San Francisco Giants.
Who knows, dude?
But anyways, yeah, World Baseball Classic starts Thursday, I'm pretty sure. And this Team USA lineup. I wanna get the updated one. Here we go. The Team USA projected lineup. And you just tell me how many games you think this team would end up winning. Lead off, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Bro, an ad came up right on top of the
I
lineup. Literally right on top of what I'm looking at, and it won't go away. What is this?
want to see when the finals start.
Anyways, Bobby Witt Jr., Aaron Judge, I think, would be batting second. Third, I'm assuming would be like Cal Raleigh. Well, I don't know. I wish they just had a simple lineup out for me to tell you, but I guess the actual roster itself. Um, Catchers, we've got.
Trying to find
Here we go.
who.
Catchers, we got Cal Raleigh, Will Smith. I'm sure Cal Riley will get most of the starts there. Infielders, Alex Bregman, Ernie Clement, Paul Goldschmidt, Bryce Harper, Gunnar Henderson, Bryce Turang, Bobby Witt Jr. The outfield, Roman Anthony, your guy,
Yeah, I saw
Byron
he saw he
Buxton,
made it.
yeah, PCA, Aaron Judge, Kyle Schwarber at DH. Your pitchers, I mean, you got Paul Skeens, Tariq Skubal, who's only going to pitch one game because he's. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Oh, the
I
finals
forgot
on a
where.
Tuesday? That sucks. Sorry,
Yeah,
continue.
I hate the way that they do that. But Mason Miller, Logan Webb, Clay Holmes, David Bednar, Clayton Kershaw, Nolan McLean, lots of other great pitchers. It's a stacked USA
Nolan
lineup.
McLean?
Nolan
Huh.
McLean's on there. Yeah, they bring up some young talent every now and again. I mean, I guess it also comes down to a lot of other good players are playing for other nations, so got to find dudes somewhere. And Nolan McLean is gonna be a stud, so
Yeah.
he's certainly one that I'm excited to watch. But I don't know, I'm just hyped for I guess the revenge after losing to Japan on that Mike Trout strikeout. What was it, 2022? I want to say at the hands of Shohei Ohtani. I mean, it was a great World Baseball Classic championship, but
I don't think
I
I've
look
ever
at it
watched the World
similarly
Baseball
to.
Classic.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. I compare it though to like USA basketball in the Olympics. Like you have all of these stacked dudes on your team. You've put together probably the best, roster of players in this whole entire tournament and you don't win, there's going to be some disappointment there. So I kind of equate it to USA basketball where it's like you got to go out and you got to make the championship. Then you got to win gold.
Yeah, the games are on Fox, Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, and there's games on Tubi.
There's games on Tubi.
Yeah.
Yo, low-key Tubi's been having a great week. I saw they're bringing back all the old cartoons. They're bringing back
Yeah.
like Teen Titans and everything. Now I guess they got World Baseball Classic.
Yeah,
Tubi is.
Netherlands, Venezuela on Tubi, Nicaragua, Netherlands on Tubi. Britain, Italy, Nicaragua, Israel. Yeah. Oh no, I thought there was a USA game on Tubi. It's not. That was on Fox. It looked similar for a second.
That'd be amazing. Um, but yeah, we'll have to see how it all plays out.
You watching
I'm
at
hyped to see
10 p.m.
this.
tomorrow night? You
Jack,
watching Australia, Taipei?
is that actually is that just an exhibition or is that actually the first round of games?
That's pool play.
Hmm. I guess I'll have to.
It kicks
I
all
got no
off in
choice.
Tokyo between Australia and Chinese Taipei.
Yeah. See, it's always funny watching those teams because like I couldn't tell you a single dude on that Australia team.
Yeah, me neither.
I just named you, the most of the all stars from this year are on Team USA. You go to Japan and like of course you got Shohei, you got some of the other, big name guys, like half the Dodgers team, Murakami. You got guys that you know. And then you look at a team like Australia. I
Australia
don't think
got
I would know a single
Kieran
I
Hall,
don't think I know a single. Nope.
Kai Hampton,
Nope.
Josh Hendrickson, Sam Holland.
Nope.
Trying to see if I recognize
I'm
any
looking
of these
here.
guys.
I'm looking at I mean Travis Bazana just because I know he was the number one overall pick in last year's draft. He's a top prospect. He's never played in the MLB though. Yeah, that's the only guy, the only name on this Team Australia roster that I know is Travis Bazana. Or I guess Logan Wade too. Logan Wade's been around a minute, right?
Yeah, I
Never
think
mind. No,
this
this
is
is
gonna be the
not.
first World Baseball
He's
Classic I
not
think
who I'm
I've
thinking.
watched.
Well, good. It's gonna be a lot of fun,
I'm gonna definitely
and
watch it.
hopefully, it leads to a Team USA.
What happened? You cut out.
I was about to say, hopefully, it leads to a gold medal, but hopefully, it leads to a Team USA championship.
Yeah, gold medal, dude. Screw it. It's gold. It's gold anyway.
Yeah, I'm just hyped for baseball season to be back. Really,
Yeah, it's fair. Me too. I had taken a couple of years off watching baseball, and then I got back into it again like last year. Um,
it's easy when your team is good again.
shut up.
But I'm serious. It's a lot easier to watch when your team is actually good.
Yeah,
The
fair.
Red Sox before last year were struggling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I haven't watched really basketball much this year. And Celtics are still good, but
Yeah,
um,
they're
yeah.
supposedly getting Tatum back soon.
What?
They're supposedly getting Tatum back soon.
Yeah, I saw that, but that'll be a that'll be that.
I mean, I was only tuned in last night because Giannis Antetokounmpo returned after however many weeks for the Bucks, and the Celtics still gave absolute belt to ass.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess just about the NBA real quick. I look at teams in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, you're so
If
glad that I
Tatum
brought
comes
up the
back,
NBA. You're so glad I brought up the NBA.
I am. Well, I'm not because I'm sitting here talking about how the Celtics are probably the team that I'm most confident in winning the Eastern Conference. I don't want to say that, but it's true. I don't know how confident I am in the Pistons or the Cavaliers, but the Celtics, especially if Tatum comes back and even if he plays like 20 minutes, I have more faith in them than I do the New York Knicks.
I bet
I mean,
Knicks
it doesn't
fans
really
loved.
matter.
I bet you Knicks fans love to hear that.
I'm sorry, Knicks fans. I when I look at the New
My
York
bad.
Knicks, I see a team that doesn't have any sort of consistency outside of maybe, Jalen Brunson will give you 20 something, 30 a night. But like, you don't know what OG Anunoby is going to do. You don't know what Mikal Bridges is going to do. You don't even know what Carl Anthony Towns is going to do at this point. That's the problem. You can't depend on any of these guys. So in a 7-game series, where I'm not expecting Jalen Brunson to drop 40 every night. I don't think the Knicks even know who's going to be that guy to step up outside of him. So I don't. I'm not confident in the New York Knicks, but that's all besides the point. I didn't really want to open up an NBA can of worms. I more want to get into college hoops. It's March.
It is
The
March.
madness is brewing.
The madness is a brewing.
I'm surprised you haven't been watching more college basketball. That's your thing.
I know, dude. I've been all over the place lately. Dealing with car problems, being sick, trying to rest, losing my voice. Uh, it's been a whole shishang shaboom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't watched as much lately, which is actually it's unheard of for me to not be watching college basketball. But um, I'm gonna be tuning back in for conference championships, conference tournaments.
Yeah. Which are finally getting started. I
Yeah.
think when is the first
Oh, I forget who it
champion?
is. See, I actually did know
Well, I know
this.
like the Ace Sun has already been announced. The MAC has been announced, that tournament. I just want to see when it's actually going to get started here. The A Sun begins. What just happened? The A Sun begins tomorrow, if I'm looking at this correctly.
Oh, I was looking
Yeah.
at.
Or no. A Sun begins tomorrow. The Sun Belt must begin today because they have Sun Belt second round games tomorrow. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Patriot League Championship first round is today. So we already have some mid-major tournaments starting, basically. We've already got a couple getting underway. And
Oh yeah, Sun Belt
I don't know.
Championship first round today. Yeah. Patriot League
And
first
honestly,
round.
I just cannot wait for the opening weekend.
Horizon League. Sun Belt. Yeah. You can't wait for what? Sorry.
Can't wait for the opening weekend.
I
This
think
is the first
It usually start. I mean, last year it
March.
started on a Thursday.
It is, yeah, March 18th. And I've already
Wait,
made
March
sure
18th.
that
That's a Wednesday.
no, that's a Thursday.
No,
That is
because
a
we were
Wednesday.
just talking about
It's
the
the
World
19th.
Baseball Classic Championship being on the
The
17th on
19th.
Tuesday.
So the 19th, March Madness gets started. And
First four
I
or
already know
first
I'm
round?
first round.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Um, that's actually a good question. When is the first four? So first four, March 17th to 18th. First round, March 19th to 20th. Um, and I already got that weekend completely booked up. I'm not going to work. I'm not leaving any location that doesn't have the games on.
Yep.
I plan on going to the sports bar close by, the one with the wall of TVs that we can stare at. So that's where I will be March 19th and 20th for those first couple days. It's just, I don't know. I don't think there's a better day as a basketball fan than the first round of March Madness.
Oh yeah,
You're
the first
talking
2 days. Yeah.
even you count the second round being the very following Saturday, Sunday. You've got literally from the moment you wake up until 11 o'clock at night, you've got college basketball on. And it is good, pure playoff basketball, one and done. Legends that are made, Cinderella stories being written.
Yo, what's your thought on going to a game or
And
two?
going to a game.
Yeah, dude. There's
Where are they even?
Buffalo.
Well, where are they hosting games? Buffalo. There's games in Buffalo.
Yeah. Philly and Buffalo would be the closest two to us.
I'm not completely opposed. Yeah, I'm not completely out opposed to that. I will say, um, when the women's tournament came through here, what was it, 2 years ago? I want to say, we went to go see Iowa LSU. Caitlin
Yeah, I'm
Clark and
bad.
Amy.
I'm mad I didn't go.
That game. I remember when the tournament bracket dropped, and I saw which games were going to be here in Albany. I'm looking and I'm like following the bracket. I'm like, all right, LSU wins, they get here. Iowa wins, they get here. Like 2 rounds before they even matched up, I said, I'm buying tickets to this. I think it was the Elite Eight. Yeah, had to be the Elite Eight. Or Sweet 16, whatever it was. I'm like, I'm buying tickets to this specific game because as long as LSU and Iowa don't get eliminated, they're on a collision course for this game, this date, and I'm getting tickets now. Because as soon as the matchup got finalized, first I think Iowa got booked, punched their ticket. So first they were confirmed, prices skyrocketed. Then a day or two later, LSU punches their ticket. The
Whoa.
price skyrockets even more. I mean, I think the price went up like triple in value after the game itself was determined. So I just kind of took a gamble. I was like, if it's not LSU Iowa, whatever, it'll still be a great game. But the fact that we got to see Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I mean, I think Caitlin Clark had like 40 in that game, if I remember right. She was absolutely
So
unreal to watch. So
it's
I would certainly not be opposed to going to
170
her.
for
Hmm.
the Saturdays for second round, which means there'd be 2 games.
I was gonna say I don't know how does it exactly work? Is it like you just get a ticket to go in, you watch whatever games you're there
Yeah.
for?
So there's
So we could get multiple games for that 170.
well, yeah, but there's only 2 brackets in Buffalo. So um yeah, there's 2 brackets in Buffalo. So if it's the second round, there'd only be 4 teams, so there'd only be 2 games. 2 games for
Still not
170. Or
still not
four
completely opposed.
games for if you want to. If we could, you could get tickets to
Stay
first
the
and
whole
second
weekend.
round. It's like $580.
Oh, okay, never mind. We've gone off the deep end.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, let's take a look at after Selection Sunday because if I don't know if like Florida is on pace to play in Buffalo, if
Well, right
I
now
don't know if
Michigan, dude. They're projecting Michigan.
mm, mm,
It'd be sick to watch Michigan.
Michigan doesn't move the needle as much for me, but I that would be pretty sick.
And Michigan
Well, who's your
State.
Final Four right now?
Who's my Final Four right now?
Yeah, if you had to venture a
Oh,
guess.
jeez. Michigan. Well, actually, let me look at each side of these brackets. See if there's anyone I think can pull off some upsets.
Yeah, who's going to be your mid-major Final Four pick?
Oh, my mid-major Final Four pick, Miami, Ohio,
No,
dude. Miami,
I'm just joking.
Ohio.
Honestly, yeah, Miami, Ohio is a good one.
Um, See, it's hard to with no thought into it. It's hard to not just pick the 1 seeds right now. But
Yeah, I think my Final Four has 3-1.
it probably has 3, and then the two
Yes,
seed of
yes,
Florida.
yes. That's exactly what it was. But actually, yesterday I had said 3-1 seeds and then Florida as a 2. I think I'm gonna take out one of those 1 seeds. I think. Oh well, I'll let you go first.
I
I
I
think I'm gonna
haven't done
change.
any looking at the brackets.
See, I don't know. Originally, my Final Four was Duke, Michigan, Arizona, and Florida. And I was going to drop Arizona out, but then I was just reminded they just beat Iowa State by 16
Yeah,
last night and wasn't even really close at all on this one. So that gives me even less reason to bump Arizona out. But it's just so hard to imagine another chalky Final Four. Like we never have only 1 seeds and 2 seeds in the Final Four, and then last year that's all we had.
yeah. See, my bracket, like we were talking about before, I haven't followed as much this year because I've just been so busy with like life and trying to figure stuff out. Um, like my bracket's not gonna be as educationally ready as it was last year with the. I mean, mind you, I didn't get a lot of them right, but with like the Akrons and the High Points and the McNeeses and the you know the 13 over
Hmm.
fours, the 5 over or the 12 over fives, like the Yales. Like I mean, mind you, I had a lot of upsets last year, and last year, like you said, was a year where there wasn't a lot of upsets. Um, but
Yeah, but
what do we think is the lowest seed to make it out of the first round?
the lowest seed to make it out of the first round. Let me look at. I got to look at the bracketology then to see who exactly is projected to be where. Because I think Miami of Ohio is in at like an 11 seed or
11.
something.
Yeah, who are they projected to play?
So
Kentucky.
like, I mean, I think they make
They're
it out the first.
projected to
Ooh,
play
they would
Kentucky.
play Kentucky. Ooh, see, that's a tough one. I mean, I don't see maybe Yale beating Tennessee. I haven't watched a lot of Yale this year. Um,
UCLA over Utah State, maybe.
what seed is UCLA?
10.
Yeah, I can see that. TCU over Villanova, maybe.
USF over Arkansas.
Mm,
But then again,
yeah, there's not really
Arkansas
a lot
is.
of.
I don't think Arkansas loses first round with our good pal.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't see a lot of these teams getting upset. I
But
mean,
you
like,
never
do I see
know.
Troy
You never
beating
know.
Purdue? Well, yeah, you
Oh,
never expect it until it
Liberty
happens.
over Vandy, dude. Liberty's had a year.
That's when I could get
I
behind.
do know that.
Yeah, I think right now, if I were to pick,
I'd say a 12. I think
I'd
there's a
probably
12 over
say
5.
right now I'd have to go 11 with Miami of Ohio, but I could low key. I think if there's one team that I look at these matchups and I think more who's the most likely of these high seeds to get upset, I think that'd be Purdue as a 3. So I could see 14 seed Troy, who they have projected right now, knocking out Purdue.
Troy's not bad either. Troy's had a good little season.
No, and Purdue
Where's
just
like St. Louis? Oh, St. Louis is an 8. Jeez, never mind.
yeah, I
I
just
think
don't
I'm
know.
gonna go
I
12. I think
don't
I'm
see
gonna go
Purdue.
12 is my like guess, and I think it'll be. Um, I think it'll. I mean, any of the 12. I think. I mean, I don't. Um, I mean, USF over Arkansas, Yale over Tennessee, Liberty over Vanderbilt. I think one of those could happen.
I could see Vanderbilt losing first round too. There's so many though. It's weird. There's like so many 2 and 3 seeds that I could see going all the way to the final four. There's 2 and 3 seeds that I could see again bounce first round. Like Houston probably gonna go on a deep run. Nebraska, I'd like to see go on a deep run. I don't see Kansas going on a deep run at all.
Yeah, they're spotty.
I don't see Texas Tech is interesting to me because they just lost JT Toppin, but then they still went out and beat. I think it was Kansas. They just beat the other day.
Yeah.
Or no, it was
See,
Iowa
I'm
State.
usually the
They beat
mid-major
Iowa State.
guy
Iowa
over
State lost
here.
back to back. You know what? Iowa State. Let me throw this out there. It's going to be the same story as last year. I forget where they lost in the tournament last year, but Iowa State is not making a deep run. All right, they just lost 2 straight to Texas Tech and Arizona. They haven't really, or no, I'm completely bugging. I'm talking, yeah, Iowa State. I'm getting myself all confused. I'm getting all flustered. All right, because Iowa State is not going on a deep run. Here we go. Yeah, they just lost to Arizona and Texas Tech back to back. They just lost to BYU a couple weeks ago on the 21st. I give them credit for beating Houston. I do, but I still think Houston is the better team. Ah, I love March.
I know.
I love when college basketball gets into the nitty gritty and like it's hard to watch college basketball
I
all
think a
year long and
15
not
seed is gonna win.
play. You think a 15 seed is going to win?
I think
Who's the
Merrimack
15?
will beat Florida.
That is never going to happen.
Yeah, you never want when you're a
Yeah,
fan of the good team, you never want to be on the losing end of a Cinderella.
I know. And I forget what seed Florida was the year that I think Florida was a 4 the year that they lost to Oral Roberts in the second round.
Yeah, Oral Roberts
And
that year was crazy.
that one hurt.
This year
That one hurt me in my
they're
soul.
like 3-25 this year or something.
Yep. But somehow I got to see what rank Florida was that year because I just remember watching that game and being so mad. Like if Florida had lost to a blue blood team or a blue chip team or I don't know, a high seed, fine, whatever. But the fact that they lost to Oral Roberts,
Yeah, but you know that Oral Roberts team was nasty.
that was 2021. Oh, Florida was a 7. Oral Roberts was a 15.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it was what second? Yeah, it was second round. Man, oh, Trey Mann was on this Florida
I
team.
wonder what I'm curious as to like if there's going to be any teams like the NC State of 2 years ago. Like
That
NC
just goes on a
State,
crazy conference
yeah,
tournament run.
they were like I forget what it was, but they were like a 12 or a 10 seed. I think they were the
They were
10
not
seed.
good.
But they were the, they were
Yeah, but
the
they
t-
were not even good
but I'm
going
saying
into
they
their
were the
conference
10
tournament.
seed. Yeah, I was gonna say they were the 10 seed in the ACC tournament, and they went
Yeah.
and they won the ACC tournament to punch their ticket, and then they made it all the way to the Final Four. Or no, they made it all the way
What
to the
year was that?
championship, didn't they? No.
2020, what was it, 2023?
Yeah, 2024, wasn't it? I can't
Yeah,
remember. Did they make the
23,
Natty or
24.
the Final Four?
No, they made the Final
Yeah,
Four
that's what I thought.
because they definitely didn't make the national championship.
I actually saw them play in the ACC tournament. I went down that year to DC for
Yeah,
the ACC tournament, and I just watched them beat
I
Duke.
mean, yeah, that's crazy. They beat Duke, then they beat Virginia in OT, and then beat North Carolina to win the
Or
ACC.
no, it was. I saw the game against Virginia.
The overtime.
Yes,
Oh my god.
because I saw two games. I
Yeah,
saw I saw
they lost to
I
Purdue
saw
in the
NC
Final
State
Four.
Virginia, and then I saw UNC.
I think it was UNC and Pitt.
Might have been Pitt. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, UNC
Um,
and Pitt.
but I got the tickets because it was a weekend, and for like the semifinals or whatever it was, and it was like if Syracuse won one more game, they would have played, and like so I got the tickets, and they ended up losing. I was like, but then I still got to see the NC State team make their incredible run.
They still got to watch the legend of DJ Burns be born.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I love March Madness too, because you just see so many dudes become college basketball legends, and then you never hear from them again. I don't know what DJ Burns. I don't know what Jack Golke's doing.
Well, Jack Golke
I
even
don't know.
said, like I remember in his post game interview, he was like all these guys, they're all going to the NBA. I'm not going to the NBA. He's like, but I'm proving
Yeah.
that anyone can beat anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Jack
Yeah, at his
Golke,
moment,
dude. Oakland legend Jack Golke.
did that against Kentucky too. I was just watching,
Dude, he was putting them up
especially
from
this time of year.
everywhere, just draining them.
Dude, he was taking some ugly looking jump shots.
He was just putting
I
it
mean,
up,
like
dude. They
jump
were
shots.
going in.
Yeah, he did not care whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, why would you? We should go
You're
to
right. It's March.
a
Why would you care?
conference tournament, like a conference championship. Like I wonder where like what's
There's the MAC in Atlantic City.
the MAC championships in Atlantic City? The MAC or the MAAC? Which one?
MAAC. Yeah, they used to do it in Albany, and Albany was trying to get it back, and they are still doing it in Atlantic City. Which sucks because if it was in Albany, I'd go to the MAC championship in a heartbeat.
Dude, I'd go to Atlantic City. Are you crazy? Oh, it's hosted by Merrimack?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are the 1 seed. But it's also just weird. Like, none of them get any home games. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's
You
all
look at,
dependent on the it's dependent on the conference.
yeah,
I want to find
like, I don't
tickets.
know, America East, for example, the first round is all home games for the top 4 seeds.
Yeah, it's all just dependent on who.
Actually, I think for like a conference like the America East, every single game is just played at the
Yo,
higher seeds home floor.
if we wanna if we if we want to buy tickets to the entire MAAC men's and women's basketball championships, like the March 5th through March 10th, all games,
So men's and
men's
women's, like
men's
any
and
game we want,
women's, it's $140.
any single game. So for 140, and we'll get like a hotel in AC.
Yeah, and
We
we
can
can
go
just
to
go to
any.
we can go to every game.
That sounds like a terrible deal. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to find just tickets to just the championship. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to all of them. Well, the championship's on a Tuesday actually, so never mind.
Well, that's probably how they get you. They make you pay for every single game, and knowing that people are just going to go to the championship.
Fair.
Because here's one thing I'll say about the MAAC tournament in Atlantic City: nobody goes. Like, you watch those games, and they'll show the crowd, and the crowd
Yeah,
is going
no
to be
one's
empty.
there.
Why would you? I mean, who's going to go to Atlantic City and not gamble? You know, why wouldn't you watch the game from a casino if you're in Atlantic City? I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's true. I didn't really think about
But in
that.
Albany, they would have packed that crowd.
Well, you don't think people go to like Rivers or something?
No, they go to the game. Some would go to Rivers for sure, but
I'm trying to think. What
you'd have
other?
6,000 people in an MVP arena for a MAC championship.
What other conferences are kind of
Although
near us?
I think part of the reason people didn't want the MAC tournament in Albany is because Sienna's right here, so
Oh
they think it'd
yeah.
be a home court advantage or something.
I wonder where the actual MAC championship is. Like,
The
I'd go to
MAC.
Ohio. It's probably in Ohio. That's my guess. It's in Ohio. Uh,
I mean, you have fun with that.
you don't want to go to see the MAC, dude. You don't want to go to a MAC Tuesday.
Not necessarily a random Tuesday in Ohio. Doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
It's in Cleveland.
Don't mind me. I'm just realizing that my laptop's about to die and don't want that to happen mid podcast.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, we might as well just wrap it up there, buddy.
That's fine because my AirPod just fell and rolled under my bed and I can't grab it.
Yeah, because my computer I think is just so hot right now that you're glitching out. So
We're
your
still shaking
cameras,
out
yeah,
the
your
we're still
camera's
shaking off
glitching
the
out.
rust of yeah. We got to get back in the swing of things to get the old computer used to running the pod again.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you everybody for tuning in.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, you can watch Vinny over here
We're
glitch out while we sign off today. But thank you everybody for watching this edition of the Regular Fan Show. Go USA, go USA. Um, but yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Check out W Energy and use code RFS at w.gg. Get yourself some energy powder. Some energy powder. For your workouts, your gaming, whatever you want to do. Check out the locker room. Check out Pickett. Use code Locker Room, all caps, one word, and save on Pickett Pro. Check out the locker room. That's us and some fellas growing. What's gonna be the next big thing? So make sure to get in there early. Did I miss anything?
We back at it Thursday, Friday morning, 11 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Check us out on the socials at the Regular Fan Show. Like Bruce said,
I
check
forgot about
out
the socials.
lockerroomsportsmedia.com, Locker Room SM on all social media. We'll be back at it Thursday morning. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yes, sir. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace out.
See you.